Hi guys, welcome to Sips and Spoilers with myself and Chanda from Fash Fab Beauty. So this is a once a month collab with myself and Chanda from Fash Fab Beauty. Please go subscribe to her. Um, our book reviews will be posted on the last Sunday of each month, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. The book of the month will be posted on Instagram on the first of the month. So if you can follow us both channels on Instagram, or follow us on Instagram, and it's Fash Fab Beauty and Mountain Girl Christine. There should be links down below. Anyway, we are going to start announcing the book after the review, the next book as well, on our YouTube channel. Alright, so let's get to the sips. The tea that we're sipping, and today I made it iced because it is a scorcher out. It's from plumdeluxe.com. I had to write this down so I don't forget. It's a monthly subscription for $12 a month, and free. That includes the shipping. The tea of the month is enough for 15 to 20 cups. It comes like this. This is all I've used out of it, and I've had it 3 times already. So go over to plumdeluxe.com, check them out, and let me show you this tea for the month. So, let me get my glasses on. It says June is Earl Grey month. Even though this is July's book, we do things a month ahead. So, this year's feature takes the familiar and gives it a graceful twist. So, this is supposed to be like a twist on Earl Grey tea. This is what the card looks like. There's the QR code. I like it. It's a little, I mean, how can I say this? This is not my favorite. Because if you've had Earl Grey, you're thinking, because it's a spin on it. It's bright black tea and bergamot from the foundation, but currants add a tart sparkle, while rosehip and rose petals bring a soft floral finish. It's a blend that feels both classic and just a little adventurous, like sipping into a quiet, sunny courtyard in Provence. This is called Earl de Provence Black. And like I said, you get enough for 15 to 30 cups. They also send you a sample tea. And this is Forest Berry Puerh, Pure. And that's what that looks like. I have not tasted this, obviously. I like it. It's okay. But it's not my favorite that they've sent. So I'll just leave it at that. Because I went in there, like, you know how it is. You go in and it's like Earl Grey, ooh, and then it's so different. Could be I'm on the spectrum, whatever. Anyway, July's book, Leather and Lark. My, Leather and Lark by Brian Weaver. This is book 2 in the series Ruinous Love Trilogy is the series. Okay. It comes with numerous trigger warnings. So I will hold that up. You can pause it. I don't know if it's focusing or not. And there's page 2. So just like Butcher and the Blackbird, this is the book 2. All right. Lachlan Kane, who is Rowan's brother from the first book, Butcher and the Blackbird, is one of the characters, and Lark, who we met also in The Butcher and the Blackbird, that is Rowan's girlfriend, Sloane, wife, Sloane, best friend, the musician. Remember Lark? Here she comes. Alrighty. I wrote little notes because I have to. Because some of the stuff that happens is just insane. Anyway, Lachlan is Lachlan Kane, like I said, who is Rowan's brother, older brother. He's a contract unaliver / cleaner. He marries Lark Montague, who is Sloane's best friend from the first book. She's an indie singer and vigilante. She calls herself a multiple deleter. Alrighty then. She secretly hunts down predatory men and deletes them. So, Lachlan and Lark form a marriage of convenience to ensure Lark's family's safety and to get Lachlan's freedom from the underworld. That's just putting it lightly. There's so much more detail in the book. At first, Lachlan thinks Lark is just a spoiled rich kid as he cleans up one of her messes in the beginning of the book before he gets to know her. I will say, however, in this book, we start to understand the whole family dynamic, and we get little bits and pieces of how, like, the brothers' dynamics work, like Lachlan, Rowan, and Fionn, who's the baby brother, that they mention here and there. He's the doctor. They mention him here and there, but we don't really know much about him yet. So he thinks she's a spoiled kid. We understand more of the past of Rowan and Lachlan and the younger brother, like I said. How Lachlan becomes trapped into this line of work and why he stays. In the marriage, which is a shock. The marriage is a shock to both families, and because they literally begin as enemies. Lachlan and Lark begin as enemies, and it's like they learn to love each other and eventually actually develop real feelings towards each other. Lachlan is unaware of Lark's multiple deleter thing until he snoops around and he finds a snow globe that inside the snow globe is a finger with a ring on it. And he questions her, and she says, well, it's a snow globe, you know. And then there's the guy in the coffee table. Which I don't mean to laugh, but there's a guy in their coffee table. And Lachlan is unaware. So I can just imagine while I'm reading it, the look on it. What do you mean there's a guy in our coffee table? So those are just some of the funnier parts. Anyway, it ends on a cliffhanger where a character named Rose, also from the first book, is shot and gravely injured. And like I said, I think my favorite part is when Lark explains to Lachlan that her creative art, like the snow globe, the guy in the coffee table with glitter all over him, is a form of creative expression, like justifying her dark hobbies as arts. I mean, it literally just cracked me up because I could just imagine his face when she's saying, like, it's an expression of my art, because she literally put this guy in resin and with glitter all over him and gold stars, and just, it's insane. Anyway, great book, 5-star, love it hands down. I cannot wait, because the next book is Scythe and the Sparrow. I can't wait to get my hands and my eyeballs into it. So that is my review. Go over and check out to see what Chanda thinks of Leather and Lark. I had a very enjoyable book. There's a lot of dark humor in there, and unless you enjoy dark humor, or if you don't enjoy dark humor, just don't even, I wouldn't bother. And if things gross you out, you know, like Dexter type things, I wouldn't read them either. Anywho, go check out what Chanda has to say, and until next month, I'll see you later. Bye.